We are going to look into the 28th sentence of Thirukolur Penpillai Rahasyam. There are 81 sentences. The sentence is like this. Andarangam Pukkeno Sanjayane Pole. This episode is going to highlight the character called Sanjaya. Sanjaya was a charioteer of Dhritarashtra, and Dhritarashtra sends Sanjaya to talk to Pandavas. Pandavas had just then finished their Vanvas and 1 year of Ajnatavas also. As per the agreement, they had to get some place, 5 places, 5 villages, or at least 5 houses. But they were denied to them, and Sanjaya had gone to meet Pandavas to discuss. His intention was to discuss and see to it that war was prevented. What's the speciality of Sanjaya? Anybody who knows about Bhagavad Gita cannot miss him. It starts with Sanjaya Uvacha. Since Dhritarashtra was blind, Sanjaya had Divya Drishti and he was narrating the events of war. This Divya Drishti was given to him by sage Vyasa. He could narrate everything through his special capacity. And he was also blessed to have the Vishwarupa Darshan of Lord Krishna. Now coming to the story, Sanjaya was with Pandavas, and he was trying to find out how they felt about the war. Pandavas were very clear that war was inevitable. So after discussing with all of them, he took leave of them. He had to deliver this message to Dhritarashtra. So he was bidding farewell to everybody. He wanted to meet Arjuna to tell him that he was leaving. Arjuna was in a special meeting with Krishna, and Lord Krishna had instructed the people who are guarding him not to allow anybody inside. Krishna, Satyabhama, Arjuna, Draupadi. These 4 people were holding some important discussion, private discussion, and nobody was allowed inside. Just before Sanjaya went inside, Abhimanyu, that was Arjuna's son, wanted to meet his father, but it was not allowed. Sanjaya went. He told the god who was outside that he wanted to meet Arjuna. He wanted to meet Krishna. He told the god, go and tell Krishna that Sanjaya wanted to see him. Krishna told the god to allow him inside. For Abhimanyu, the entrance was prohibited, whereas for Sanjaya, Krishna had called him inside. That itself showed that he was a privileged person. Why Krishna allowed Sanjaya to come inside? Why Abhimanyu was not allowed inside? Though Abhimanyu was very close to them. Now, whenever we discuss Avatar and their activities, there will be some reason and there will be some actions which, as normal human beings, we cannot understand. But in this particular context, Sanjaya's qualities were exposed. He was an extremely humble person. He had no jealousy. If somebody was prospering in life, he was the first one to be very happy about their progress. He was very sincere and he was committed, and he was a trustworthy person. So many good qualities Sanjaya possessed, and he was allowed to enter Krishna. And then the story goes that he met them and then he bid farewell and he went back to Dhritarashtra's place. But more than the story, what was important for us to note here from the angle of Thirukolur Penpillai is that Thirukolur Penpillai was going to say that she could never get this kind of an opportunity like Sanjaya, that she never possessed these qualities or she could not enter private place where people will not allow each and everyone. Antarangam means very close to us, whomsoever we consider very close. Antarangam is a Tamil word, and the English translation is we confide everything to certain people only if we are very sure that they are very close to us. That is the context and that is the meaning of that word Antarangam. So when all these four people were discussing something very private, Sanjaya was allowed inside. So this episode showed the qualities of Sanjaya and Thirukolur Penpillai's comparison with him, and hence she would say that she was leaving Thirukolur.